Hello everyone. It's Tuesday, June 18th, 2013, and welcome to Tarot the Day. I'm your host and tarot reader, Stephen Dillard Carroll. Through the magic of the tarot, I'll be giving you a forecast for today that you can use as a tool to help you with today's activities. And you probably can see my cat Roxy in the background there. But before we begin today, and as you take a look at Roxy lounging in the background, let's get a little business out of the way first. For the entire month of June, I'm giving away a free tarot reading to anyone who subscribes to my YouTube channel. All you have to do is click the subscribe button below my videos, and just like that, I'll schedule you for a free personalized tarot reading via Skype. Generally, my tarot readings via Skype are $35, but you can get yours free simply by clicking the subscribe button down below. There are only a few things I ask of you in return. One, you must have a webcam. That's the only way this will work. Number two, you must have a Skype account. If you don't have one, it's free and easy to get one. I will have the link down below to skype.com. And just click that link and follow the instructions, and 2 minutes later you'll have your free Skype account. Number three, I ask that there be no language barriers between you and me. Currently, I only speak English. I'm working really hard to make to create a situation where I am multilingual so that I can help as many people as possible. But currently I only speak English, so fluently at least. So please don't let that be a language barrier between you and me. The fourth thing is I ask that there only be one reading per person. I know that a lot of you would like to get multiple readings, but June only has 30 days, and in order to get as many people in as possible, I ask that, only one reading per person. It's only fair. And finally, please share this opportunity with as many people as you can. Anyone that you think might benefit or enjoy personalized Skype tarot reading, turn them onto my channel, have them click the subscribe button down below, and I will do my best to schedule them for a free personalized reading. And that's it for the entire month of June. With just one click of the subscribe button, you are guaranteed to get scheduled a one-on-one, personalized, free tarot reading by me via Skype. It's just that simple. Click the subscribe button down below, and let's talk personally, let's talk privately, and let's talk one-on-one. And that little bit of business out of the way, let's just jump right on into today's reading. As you can see, I am shuffling the cards as I do every morning. It's a great way to spiritually clean the cards. And it's also a fantastic reminder that every day is fresh, every day is new. We can start each day with a new beginning. The other thing is the universe has given us all free will, which is fantastic. We can change the cards at any time. So if at the beginning of this reading I turn over the Hermit card in the reverse position, and I go ahead and decipher and determine what that might mean for you for today. And you're like, Stephen, that's a great card and all, but I'm not really feeling all hermit-like today. You know what? You can change it. Tarot, as we are utilizing it in these videos, is simply a tool to help us navigate our way through our days. If you like what the cards say, fantastic. If use them to your advantage. If you don't like what the cards say, you can also use that to your advantage. And there goes my cat again. By simply changing the cards through your actions, inactions, thought decisions, indecisions, or mostly through your thought processes, you can change the cards. You control your own destiny. So with that in mind, let's jump right on in. The cards have been shuffled. I'll go ahead and cut them. And I'll put them back together. And let's see what the cards have in store for us today. It's the Moon card in the reversed position. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn this in at the upright position. So that you can get a better look at it. The Moon is all about instinct. It's all about it's all about using that part of your brain, part of your psyche, rather than logic. Sometimes instinct flies in the face of logic. Sometimes instinct and logic are two different things. Sometimes they mesh and meld and work wonderfully together, but oftentimes our instinct and what our spirit tells us to do it flies in the face of logic, and that's okay. Let me go ahead and turn it in the reverse position because that's where it is today. This is telling me that we may not be listening to our instinct. We may not be listening to that still small voice inside of us. We may, there goes my cat again, we may be focusing too much on logic and not focusing enough on spirit, and not focusing enough on what is good for us spiritually, rather than what may or may not be good for us. Logically, like I said, sometimes logic flies in the face of spirituality. Oftentimes, I am reminded in the Christian vernacular of Noah, Noah and the Ark. For all intents and purposes, if you remember the story, Noah was landlocked. There was no major body of water around him, and God told him to build an ark. And so he did. And then two of every kind of animal followed him into the ark, and then Noah closed the door behind them. But here's the most important part of that story. And you remember the Christian story. Noah stayed in that ark for 7 days before the first raindrop fell. And that means that, I could only imagine what was going through his head, what was going through his heart, what was going through his mind as the people outside made fun of him, mocked him through parties, through lavish parties, and just mocking him for what he knew was right. And for 7 days, he had to endure that. And at any time during that 7 days, he could have gotten out of the boat. He could have opened the boat. And today, this is telling us to stay in the boat. The moon is telling us, you know what, it's going to be difficult to stay in the boat, to stay on course, to follow what we know is right, because it flies in the face of everything that anyone else would say is a smart thing, a wise thing. We may be thinking that other people might think that we're even crazy, but we have to stay in the boat. And I know that this has come up in my life a lot lately, wherein I question a lot of different things in my life. But the lesson here is to stay in the boat, to stay the course, to follow your instinct, to follow your heart, to listen to your intuition. The moon is all about intuition as well, and the moon is all about hidden knowledge, and all about guiding with spirit. I would strongly, strongly, strongly urge that if you are having doubts, if today is bringing you a lot of pain and a lot of misery and a lot of second guessing yourself, to stay in the boat. Because it might take 7 days for the very first raindrop to fall, but once that rain comes, there's nothing stopping it. So that, and I don't usually talk in Christian vernacular, because I try to make this as accessible to as many different paths as possible. But this is just coming across to me today, possibly because it's been coming across in my own personal life, to stay in the boat, to continue on the path that I have chosen for myself. It might not be easy. It might be the most difficult thing that you and I have ever done in our entire lives. But if we follow our instinct, if we follow our heart, if we follow our conscience, if we follow our higher calling, eventually, eventually, that first raindrop is going to fall. And then, when that first raindrop of the blessings fall, there's no stopping the blessings. There's absolutely no stopping the blessings. Once they start and you're open to them and you're ready to receive them, there is no stopping it. So I would encourage you that even though today might be a difficult day today for you, to stay in the boat. Stay in the boat and know that eventually the rain is going to come, the blessings are going to come, and once they start pouring, there will be no stopping it. And that is my blessing for you today, ladies and gentlemen. For a more in-depth analysis of the card that I read today, go check out my blog at travelingtarot.com. It's also called Tarot the Day. And also, don't forget about my June promotion. Click the subscribe button down below, and I'll make sure to schedule you for a free, personalized, one-on-one Skype meeting for free, just for you. That's it. Be blessed today as you stay in the boat, and I will see you here bright and early Wednesday morning. Be blessed. Bye-bye.